12:23 here on this Wednesday, halfway through the week, and a couple of showers and storms still ready to pop up this afternoon. Already getting a couple just in the last 20 or 30 minutes popping up near Brownsville. High is still back in the 90s most everywhere, but once you do heat up, if it rains, it cools you back into the 80s for a while. Rain chances continue each day through this weekend. Not good chances every day, but 20, 30% or so, 30% it looks like today across the valley. And again, you look out right now, this is the last hour, and nearly all the valley's dry. Most of the rain's offshore, but if you look at the last few frames or so, you start to see rain appear right there and even a lightning strike or two. And we zoom in toward the Brownsville area, and we got a couple of lightning strikes. Rain just popping up after the top of the hour right around noon. And some rain on the west side of Brownsville, and then headed up northwestward across the Military Highway 281 and then farther northwest of Rancho Viejo right now. So a couple of little showers and storms. Should see more of these develop as the day goes on, probably through about 5 or 6 p.m. or so until things start to settle down. There's a pretty big area of rain to the south. I don't know if all of this will come in here. You see the north end of it's kind of fizzled out, but some of this rain may reach southern Hidalgo County and southern Cameron counties within the next hour or so, even maybe the southern edge of Cameron County in about the next hour. But I think overall we'll just wait and see if other little showers and storms pop up ahead of it as the afternoon goes on. So there might be a few quick downpours or so, or maybe 20 or 30 minutes where you do get some decent rain in spots of maybe an inch or a little more this afternoon. But it's already 90 degrees in Weslaco, 92 in Rio Grande City, 88 in Port Isabel. I think a lot of areas up in the 90s this afternoon for the majority of the time. If the ground was a little wet at your house this morning, it did rain at least a little in some areas last night. You see some showers that came through rushing from south to north, kind of from about McAllen eastward in some areas across Willacy County as well. And the overnight hours around talking like 3, 4, 5 o'clock in the morning. And now it's dry in most of those areas, but this afternoon Future Track does try to say a couple showers or a storm popping up in the afternoon hours and dying off before sunset. And then tonight should be primarily dry. Might be another couple of quick moving showers coming up late at night. And then tomorrow still enough moisture around that we could see a couple showers or storms pop up scattered around in the mainly afternoon hours. Temperatures again mainly in the 90s for highs. By Friday, moisture levels may decrease a little bit, so you may not see as many, but I think there still could be a couple showers around on Friday, but I think maybe not quite as many as today or tomorrow expected. And the tropics, we just hit the peak of hurricane season statistically yesterday, but September is still a very busy month. The next disturbance showing a little more promise to come to life here, something you want to watch too. This is now a 60% chance of development over the next 5 days. A little just weak area of low pressure that's in the Bahamas. Not doing much right now, some scattered showers and all around it, but it's moving kind of to the west. And when you look at the computer models, the projections, some of the models kind of take it on that westerly track across maybe South Florida and into the eastern and northern Gulf of Mexico all the way through next Monday. So nothing's forecasting it come our way, but still, it's that time of year you always want to watch the forecast. And even if nothing really develops, some of that extra moisture may come toward the Texas coast and the northern Gulf Coast. Our rain chances may continue into next week. 94 for a high today, partly to mostly cloudy once the clouds build up. A few showers or storms around, and then tonight down to 76 degrees, maybe still a spotty shower or weak thunderstorm late at night if anything comes in from the Gulf like it did last night, but I think most of the night was partly cloudy. And first 1-5 AccuWeather 7-day forecast. Highs around 94 today and tomorrow, 93 on Friday and Saturday. Doesn't change much for the next 7 days. The lows mainly in the 70s. Most days there's a chance for a couple showers or storms to pop up in spots in the afternoon, maybe a little bit lower chance by Friday, and then it comes back up to about 30% on Saturday and Sunday. And depending on what happens next week, if that disturbance tries to form into a tropical system and stays off to our east far enough, it may kind of take away some of the rain. If it just stays as kind of a loose area of moisture, we may still see a few more daily rain chances continue in the next week as well. So we'll be watching that disturbance more closely in the coming days in your first 1-5 forecast here on Channel 5 News at noon.